Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing ... Nothing. Not the familiar pinpricks of light from distant stars, but a creeping, absolute blackness. This isn't just the absence of light, it's the absence of asterisk. Time asterisk. This is the reality facing humanity in a future not so far from our own. We call it the Chronavora, the Time Eater, a cosmic anomaly, a black hole, unlike any other, not just swallowing matter, but consuming the very fabric of spacetime. At first, it was a scientific curiosity. Astronomers noticed distant galaxies winking out of existence, not just disappearing, but being erased from the cosmic record. Their light, their history, everything, gone. Then, the anomaly got closer. We realized it wasn't just space, it was devouring. It was time itself. The past was being unwritten, second by second, year by year. It was a slow, creeping apocalypse, an eclipse of eternity. Panic, as you can imagine, was instantaneous and global, but fear soon gave way to a chilling, profound question. If the past is being erased and the future is shrinking, what is the value of the present? And more importantly, if we could save just one asterisk moment from being devoured, one single sliver of our entire existence, what moment would it be? This led to the creation of the Ethel Project. The brightest minds on Earth came together to build a temporal sanctuary, a time arc, if you will. Using quantum entanglement and theoretical temporal mechanics, they designed a device capable of shielding one specific moment from the chronovore's hunger, preserving it in a stable loop for eternity. Think of it like a digital file, saved on a hard drive just before the whole system crashes. But the file size was infinitesimally small. We could only save one. The debate that followed tore humanity apart. What single moment defined us? The first steps on the moon, a testament to our ambition and curiosity. The moment the first life form crawled from the primordial ooze. The very beginning of our story. The signing of a global peace treaty that finally united all nations. The peak of our compassion and wisdom. Every faction had its candidate. Scientists argued for the moment of the Big Bang itself, the ultimate origin story. Artists campaigned for the creation of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, a moment of pure, transcendent human expression. Historians lobbied for the preservation of the Library of Alexandria, a symbol of our collective knowledge. Religious leaders each proposed moments central to their faith. The world became a battleground of memories. As the chronovore drew nearer, erasing our shared history from the outside in, first the dinosaurs, then the pyramids, then the Roman Empire, vanishing as if they had never been, the arguments grew more desperate. What gives a moment its worth? Is it the grand, species-defining achievements, or is it the small, personal, intimate moments that truly make up a life? This is where Dr. Aris Dorn enters the story. He was a lead temporal physicist on the Ethel Project, but he had a different idea. He argued that choosing one grand moment was an act of supreme arrogance. How could we decide that one person's peak was worth more than another's? Who are we to declare that a scientific discovery was more valuable than a mother holding her newborn child for the first time? Thorne believed that the essence of humanity wasn't in one singular event, but in the infinite tapestry of our individual experiences. The joy, the sorrow, the love, the quiet contemplation. These were the things worth saving. But how could you save something so personal, so diverse, so unmonumental? Working in secret, Thorne modified the Ethel Project's core programming. He created a decentralized network, linking the arc not to a single historical record, but to the biosignatures and neural patterns of billions of people. His plan was audacious, and too many insane. He wasn't going to save one moment, he was going to save asterisk. Everybody's asterisk most precious moment. The chronovore was now at the edge of our solar system. The moon, and all the memories of our missions there, blinked out of existence. Earth had mere hours left. The Global Council was deadlocked. Their final vote, a hopeless tie. It was then that Thorne enacted his plan. He bypassed their controls and activated the Ark. But what moment did it choose? There was no grand spectacle, no historical reenactment. Instead, for a fleeting instant before the end, the Ark broadcast its selection into the consciousness of every living person. And what did they experience? Not the moon landing, not a symphony. Each person, in that final second, relived their own personal, perfect moment. For one person, it was the feeling of warm sun on their face during a childhood picnic. For another, it was the nervous, exhilarating moment of a first kiss. A scientist felt the jolt of a eureka discovery in her lab. A father relived the sound of his daughter's laughter. Billions of tiny, seemingly insignificant moments of pure, unadulterated life. The chronivore arrived. The Earth, our sun, our history, our future, all of it was consumed by the silent, eternal darkness. It was all gone. But, worship, in the heart of that void, a single, shimmering point of light remained. The time arc. It hadn't saved a date from a history book. It had saved a feeling. It had preserved the mosaic of human experience, a billion-faceted jewel of memory. The Ark didn't save a single moment, asterisk of asterisk humanity. It saved the moment that asterisk was asterisk humanity. So, the question remains for us, here and now. If you had to choose, what moment would you save? What memory defines the best of you? The story of the Eclipse of Eternity teaches us that maybe the grand narrative is unassable important as the personal verses we each contribute. Perhaps the true meaning of our existence isn't found in the monuments we build, but in the quiet, perfect moments we live. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time and memory. If this story sparked your imagination, please hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into the biggest questions of science, philosophy, and the human spirit. Let me know your own perfect moment in the comments below. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.